Merry Christmas, Beer Geeks! Before we get into the annual Christmas video, we just wanted to let you guys know that we have launched
a bloody web store!
A bloody web store!
At last!
So you can go to our website, thecraftbeerchannel.com, and pick up our amazing glassware. That's a book, Brad. Now he's got the glass. And also the amazing tees that Brad is wearing, and the other books. So please head over there for all your Christmas needs, or indeed your needs throughout the year.
But hold on a second, guys. Don't head there right now. Join us for the annual Christmas beer video.
So we had it once said it was on last year's Christmas beer video. Somebody said it's not Christmas until the Craft Beer Channel have done their video.
It's a big clip. Was that your mother?
It was.
I think for me it's not Christmas till we've shot this video.
Until we've eaten really crap crisps from Tesco's. And
exactly.
Yeah, well, we've gone big this year, so I made a terrible mistake. I hadn't sorted the beer early enough in the year, so I put out a call going, breweries, who's done Christmas beers this year? Expecting there to be 2 or 3 replies. Yeah. Over 5 cases of beer arrived at my house, so that's why we have this myriad bargain bins worth
Was it 40 different beers. Breweries, you said?
14. So where should we start?
I love this orange top.
You want to start with the eisbock? Let's save that for a couple of beers in. I reckon this is going to be the most sensible. So this is 6 Degrees North, a brewery that we only just put on the channel last week for the first time, even though they make absolutely magic stuff from Scotland. They're mostly Belgian beer inspired. So I'll just get our Craft Beer Channel glass you can buy from our web shop.
Do you know what I heard about this glass?
What did you hear about this glass,
I heard you
Brad?
can fit a big boy 440ml can in one of these.
You can fit a whole 440ml can into this
And it
glass.
Brings it up to the sexy ice pour that Johnny so hates.
No, I think you get a little bit of headroom. You just decided to piss me off by doing it. So this is a Belgian-style brown ale, so kind of doubly in vibe, with plenty of dried fruit and a hint of spice.
Oh.
So it's called Snowy.
Snowy.
Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas.
Cheers. Cheers, man.
Oh, a light and zesty Belgian double. That's what that is. Lots of anise and orange zest.
It is zesty.
Yeah.
Zesty for sure.
Drier than I expected.
It is dry.
Yeah.
I need a nice lump of cheese with that.
Yeah, that would be lovely with a nice mature cheese. How about some brie and cranberry?
That's the next best thing, right? We're not sponsored by Tesco.
No,
other brands are available.
We'd sell out to Tesco in a heartbeat. Well, depending on how good these crisps are.
They smell like crisps.
I've been told they have a hint of acidity. I did not expect Ridgecut. That's unexpected.
That's bold.
Even though it's on the front of the packet. I'm told this has a hint of acidity, which I think will help. That is brie and cranberry. That's pretty good.
That's all right. That goes really well with that.
It's pretty good. Brie and cranberry and Belgian double ales. Before we get on to beer number 2, Brad, I forgot to do the annual Johnny showing off his Christmas sock. Oh God, this gets harder every year.
So he's only got one of these socks.
Yep.
Did we get them in a pack, didn't we? We got one each or something. I've lost mine.
I think I lost your one.
Yeah,
but yeah, they only hand out 1 sock at Gordon, so they're a Belgian brewery who gave me 1 sock, and I wear it every Christmas still.
Do you think it's supposed to be a sock to put stuff in or is it an actual foot sock?
Do you know what?
Who gives a one sock?
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
And it's a very low quality sock. My foot is sweating.
And who is this by?
So this is by Wiper and True.
Who
we love, the Bristolian brewery. What have they added to make it plum puddingy? I don't think they've actually added any fruit flavours. It's just oodles of Bramling Cross, which tastes like blackberries, and lots of roasty, biscuity, caramelly malts. It's got a classic British hop woodiness to it, which is nice. You don't get that aroma a lot, and I miss a British hop. I'm well into my bests at the moment.
Oh yeah.
My best bitters.
Best bitters.
Again, really dry. Christmas beer is usually super sweet, too sweet.
Yeah, you're saying lovely and dry. I love a sweet Christmas beer.
Right. Well, don't worry. I think with the eisbock, the Imperial Stout, and the 2 Doppelbocks we have coming.
I mean, I drink beer at Christmas like a porter, by the fire. Not that I've got a fire, but it might have a little just sneaky,
a small electrical fire.
Yeah, a little small electrical fire. We all hover around it, trying to get warm. Me and my cats.
It's the modern Christmas carol, isn't it? Just us poor YouTubers huddled around an electric blower heater going, I love Christmas, hand me the Tesco's finest crisps. Turkey flavour's all we can afford this year.
Damn.
Join our Patreon, by the way. Cheers. Should we stout of heart with some mixed winter berries? So we're going to go up to Drygate,
Scottish guys again.
Scottish guys, yeah. I haven't drunk much Drygate in my time, but they sent a couple of beers down. I had a mango-y pale ale thing from them that was really, really nice.
Yeah.
So I got high hopes for this fruity number as well. Difference between stout and porter. So we just had a porter, we're now having a stout. Used to be that stout was just strong porter. It's called stout porter. Nowadays, it should be really drier. Now that was a dry porter. So I call that. That was probably like a stout. God knows what this is.
Incredibly dry.
It tastes like ash.
Sand.
Like a burnt turkey. Oh, loads of coffee on that.
Oh yeah, I like the smell of that.
That's very, yeah. Really roasted coffee and then a little hint of
some berries.
Hedgerow berry. Nice.
It's thinner than I thought it was going to be.
All these beers are so light. What's happening? Are people drinking responsibly at Christmas?
What percentage is that?
5.
Yeah, it's not very high, is it?
No.
I thought it was going to be a big boomer.
It's a really lovely beer, actually. That is really nice and dry. Really nice and perceived, like, aromatic fruitiness. It's not actually sweet.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it tastes sweet to me. There's definitely some sweetness there, but that's the aromatics.
Yeah. Should we try that with the ham and spiced cola glazed hand cooked crisp from Tesco's?
You're talking my language. Who do we agree that had invented the spiced cola glaze?
I'm pretty sure that is Nigella Lawson.
They smell
Smells
amazing.
like Worcestershire sauce crisps. Remember Walkers? I don't know whether they still make those.
Oh my
They're
God.
so good.
Oh my god, I'm just eating these now. Sorry. The review's over.
They're amazing.
They're like the best thing ever.
Has it got cola in it?
Potato is the main ingredient.
You blow my mind.
Salt, onion powder, garlic powder, ham powder, which is interesting. They don't usually have any pork in them.
Powder.
Citric acid. No, there's no cassia, clover, ginger.
Cassia and clove and ginger are traditional cola flavours.
Cola sort of bottle.
Yeah, so that's where that's coming from. Ham powder.
Hey, you need to eat some more of those.
I'd love to have just as a
Pretty
seasoning. Just like, oh, you know what this stew needs more of? Ham powder.
So Johnny, we've reached the point in the beer video where my favourite thing we've reviewed are the crisps. So
We always come to point.
the only way is up from here.
We've also reached the point where we have to bring in the Benny Hill theme tune because you and me have got to crack into a bottle with a goddamn wax top.
How do you get into it? Yeah. It's a lovely shade of orange as well. I must
Oh
say.
God, I've just cracked it.
What's
oh,
happened there?
Oh God, it's coming for us.
That is going to be aggressive.
Well, it's not like I care about this jumper. I've worn this jumper. This is about 10 years old, and it was not a skinny fit when I bought this.
It's now, it looks like a muscle top for your viewers at home. If Johnny stands up and flexes, it's quite impressive.
Thanks, man.
I can remember the days when it was like a loose fit. You look, slinky and stuff.
I remember the days when I used to say I work in beer, and people are like, "How do you stay so slim?" Now they don't say that.
You was on your side. Hey, you're still looking pretty.
Thanks, man. I do
Thin,
try.
man.
You too.
I
too.
put on
We've
a
had
bit of
couple
weight recently.
No, but you lost a load. You got a load of comments about it in the tubes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, rightly so.
I lost it the right way, guys.
It's the porridge and burger diet,
Porridge
which
and
Brad's bringing out
pizza.
his cookbook.
That's it.
For this
Porridge and
Christmas.
pizza.
Right, so an eisbock is basically it's a bock, so it's a dark lager.
So bock means big, right?
Bock means goat.
Goat.
Yeah.
I thought it meant big.
No, that's gross in German.
Ah, okay.
So it's a bock. It's a goat beer. It's a spring beer, basically. Bock. It's a dark lager brewed for spring. An eisbock is one that's been ice distilled. So you basically chill it down to the point where lots of it freezes, except for the alcohol, and you take off what hasn't frozen.
So you get a stronger and stronger.
Stronger beer.
Amazing.
So Brewdog have used that to go to about 55%. These guys have done that to get to 8.5.
Yeah. I bloody swear it meant big. It's pretty smooth.
Smelt of caramel and taste of caramel.
Very, very caramelly.
That's absolutely banging. So we went to our favourite future Patreon, Tesco,
Yeah.
and got their finest
Only the finest.
Courvoisier cognac.
Courvoisier?
Courvoisier.
We're rolling deep.
We're rolling. We are Adeling, I believe that's called.
Is it a Delling? Okay. Why is it a Delling? Is she?
Because she was rolling in the deep, mate.
Oh, I see.
Come on, we're good at cultural references.
I was thinking she was like gangster or something.
Adele.
Oh, that's delicious.
Very crispy topping from the sugar.
Very good. That's bringing out the fruitiness of this.
It's amazing though that mince
zingy.
pie is dominating the beer a little bit.
Oh yeah, but it's enhancing the mince pie experience. I'm not a massive mince pie guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never really got because I didn't used to eat cake at all. Ever.
Why didn't you used to eat cake?
I just I just thought I wouldn't get into cake. You know, as a as a younger man. But working
was younger you weirder than old you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I have always had a sweet tooth, but I wasn't into cake. You absolutely smashed that.
I love a mince pie.
What? Can I have a top on the box?
Top of the box.
Top of the box.
What's on the box this Christmas? This is.
That's very good.
Thanks, man.
Very good.
So the beer or my joke?
The beer.
Yeah, fair enough. So we'll stay on the lager theme.
I'm still chewing my mince pie.
We're going to try the Nutcracker.
Which is a great sort of ballet, right?
Not a sort of ballet, mate. It's a ballet.
Sort of ballet or something? Cultural Brad here.
I'm trying to think of... Anybody know the music in the Nutcracker?
Isn't it? It's that one. That's the
Harmonies from off screen.
That is the Nutcracker.
It might be. I don't know.
That's the theme tune.
If you guys want to, in the comment section, please write out the music from the Nutcracker. So I'm just removing the wax from my bottle.
You sort of did like a Crazy Frog rendition of that.
I haven't thought about the Crazy Frog in a long time.
No.
So this is Nutcracker. It's an 8.5% Doppelbock from Cotswold. They're not that well known, and they should be. They make really, really good lager. Now this lager, this Doppelbock, conditioned, lagered for not 1, not 2, no, 12 months.
What?
12 months, a whole year.
Okay.
Oh, hoppier.
It smells hot. Yeah, it smells way hoppier.
Much, much hoppier. Almost as if like they dry hopped it just before they packaged it. It's got
the colour
nice
is
tang to it.
Kind of crazy, to be honest.
Really, like rusty.
Yeah, it's
rusty colour.
Yeah. Iron. I'm gonna eat it with a bit of mince pie.
Oh my god, that's so good. It's burnt caramel, lovely roastiness, just a little hint of it instead of hot bitterness. Maybe it was malt roastiness, not hot bitterness we were smelling, just like that dry, slightly oaky kind of thing. To me, I prefer that to the eisbock because it's just more balanced. I think I could drink more of that than the eisbock. Who is Kirsty McCall and who is Shay McGowan?
What do you mean?
Between you and me.
They're them. Oh, which one of us is Shane McGowan?
Yeah, which one is going to sing the lady part and which one is going to sing the
I'll sing the man part.
man part?
Because you've got a beautiful pipes.
I do.
You've got beautiful pipes.
Yeah.
You've got range.
So this is the Fairy Tale of Brew York. Should have clarified that before I asked which one of us was Kirsty McCall. It's a salted caramel and hazelnut milk stout.
That sounds amazing. I
Well,
love a
let's see.
Kinder Bueno.
That's true.
I
That is
love
the
a
best chocolate
salty
bar.
caramel.
I spent so many wasted years as a kid not eating Kinder Bueno and eating
right?
eating Mars bars.
Oh, fuck Mars bars.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, hazelnut
So
vibes.
much hazelnut.
That
My
is
my
awesome.
Christmas beer this year was a hazelnut
I
and
know.
coffee stout.
With the little, we both got the little sachets.
Yeah.
I've just been putting it in my eyes. Just to get that extra blurry Christmas vision of a hazelnut. So this, do we think this is an extract? Is this real
Of course it's
hazelnuts?
extract. Of
Oh,
course
what?
it's
Hang
extract.
on, you've burst my Christmas dream.
And
The bubble is gone.
Pretty much every non-fruit flavour in beer will be an extract.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to say.
I'm not getting the hazelnut. It's quite thin again.
Really thin.
Why is it so thin?
That needs more depth to support the hazelnut. It's a bit like hazelnut cordial.
Oh god, I'm not sure I want to start drinking that.
You wouldn't put that in your eyes, but you'll just
that'd
put
be-
the straight up extract in. Right, okay, so we're going to Brewdog's Overworks. So Overworks is Brewdog's mixed fermentation.
You can watch a little
Cathedral.
video I did where I go and visit the Overworks out in
The American
in
side.
America.
Yeah. So this is called Krampus Night.
So Krampus, as far as I know, is like a sort of Scandinavian, Northern European
It's like
thing.
an evil impy thing, isn't it?
Yeah, he's basically like a goat sort of devil man.
Yeah.
That like he's sort of Saint Nick, but like he will steal your kids away. and I think he eats them. I'm not sure.
What a festive
Krampus.
treat for everybody.
Oh.
This is a sour black ale, spiced with cinnamon, cloves, star anise, orange zest, aged in cognac. So we're going to try this with the mince pie later. Let's give it a go first.
Wow.
Woo!
Or like I was expecting a big like warm, burny, Christmassy thing.
But instead you've got a really
sour,
zesty.
tangy.
I was hoping for a slight chocolate orange vibe, and I haven't got that. Instead, I've got orange juice after I brush my teeth kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So much licorice and Coca-Cola vibes. Right, so the only beer that could possibly dominate that, and possibly even, God forbid, dominate the Tesco finest all butter pastry mince pies with Courvoisier VS cognac mincemeat,
No way.
is this barrel-aged series Imperial Stout with peppermint and chocolate aged in bourbon barrels. Called Sandy Claus.
Sandy Claus.
From Avery. Smells great. It really does.
Oh. Okay, it's After Eights.
Yeah, After Eights. That's exactly what it smells
Or
like.
Matchmakers, those little twiggy stick things.
The cheaper ones. Yeah, maybe.
That is good, actually.
I'm going to say After Eight. I think it's classy. I think it's After
It's
Eight.
classy. It's a classy after dinner.
If you don't know what After Eight is, it's a mint chocolate thing that you used to have after dinner, but now you don't because no one buys it.
The thing with the After Eight mint was it's very over packaged. It feels special.
Each comes in a weird sleeve, doesn't
tiny
it?
little sliver of chocolate and delicious icy mint stuff comes in its own little paper sleeve.
Yeah, if we want to get to carbon neutral by 2030,
We need to
2050.
We need to exterminate the
Yeah.
people in that factory.
yeah. What?
Sorry,
No,
exterminate
just take
the
away the
people.
sleeves.
Okay, it's got that syrupiness which I want in a Christmas beer. It's not burny enough for me. I want more alcohol burn.
More burn. It's 14.5.
I want more. Give me more.
More burn.
More burn.
What
I love
about?
the caramel notes to it.
Yep.
I think that'd be great, just for a change with these cola ham.
I've got to say, you couldn't match that with anything. That's a fireside beer. You don't have anything with it.
Oh.
Everything else would be disgusting. I'd also say there's a little hint of After Eight sleeve, a slightly muddy finish, but otherwise it's very, very good. So in summary, ham with spiced cola glaze crisps are the best thing in the world.
Yes.
As are bock beers.
Bock beers are awesome.
Yep. And a great Christmas beer, great fireside beer, great with cheese, great with crisp, great with mince pies. That's our top tip for this particular season.
Yeah.
If you want to know more about food and beer matching, we've got a whole playlist coming up at the end of this. We've also got a whole playlist around all our Christmas videos to date, which are all as stupid as this one. And Brad, what's the other thing we need to link to?
And I just want to say, we love you guys. We really care about you, our little community here. It means the world to us. And, the only reason we're able to do this and continue to doing this is through Patreon.
Yep.
Any support you can give us at this cold time of year
Would be a Christmas miracle.
a Christmas miracle.
So please
For little
do.
Johnny and little Brad with the gimpy leg.
What have you done to your leg now?
Now I'm just thinking
My
of,
sweaty sock leg. That's what needs saving.
Sweaty sock leg.
Yeah. So if you can, please do join our Patreon. You can get cool stuff like this glassware and patches and other cool perks. So do join that. Otherwise, have an incredible Christmas. Get some amazing crisps. Get some amazing bock beers. And drink responsibly-ish.
We
This
love
festive
you.
season.